Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I'm really happy you stopped by. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on this week. We have an eclipse that's happening in Sagittarius. It's the last one of that cycle of the South Node in Sagittarius, and now the South Node is going to back into your sign come middle of Capricorn season there in January. So lots going on there with that energy. Definitely got some things moving on out. And being released and let go of, but it's offering opportunities for what's coming next, right? When you clear the space, you have some room to grow something new. So we start off this week with the moon in Libra. And the moon in Libra has that energy of Venus around it and what is important and valued in relationships. And so there's this energy of really wanting to be very creative. And think about what is of value to you. So Mars is in your sign. Mars rules your sign. It's co-ruler there with Pluto. So this is enshrined with Neptune. And Neptune's super slow. He's not even really moving. He stations direct on Wednesday. And so there's a lot of power being built up around the dreams and the desires and the wishes in your creative sector of fun and romance and children and creativity. And so because that's where Pisces is for you. And so there's this nice flow of energy, this conversation that's happening on that day. The moon is talking about, it's kind of squaring off a little bit with where Venus is. And Venus is over there in Capricorn. And Venus is in, she's having a conversation with Mars and Neptune also. Really interesting dynamics going on. And so it's an opportunity to get really clear about what it is you want to do and what it is you want to create. So you have here a need to figure out where, what is truly of value. Because we have all that glitters. And all that glitters means that sometimes we see things and we think they're exactly what we want. But it turns out you scrape away at it a little and it's just gold paint and underneath is a rusty old bucket, right? So there is an opportunity here with your discernment to find the place to work, to build what it is that you want to build. In whatever arena of your life that is. I can't tell yet. So we have here the building blocks and we have the tribe. And so to create the situation where you feel comfortable. So this could be work, this could be at home, this could be a relationship, this could be a friends group, this could be any kind of a community. There's something about a community of people that resonate at the same frequency level that you are currently at, where you feel comfortable. But there is a need to take your time building a very solid foundation in order to get what it is that you want, so that you can kind of scratch away at the surface and make sure that it's real gold and not painted on, right? And there's nothing that we decide to do right now that's going to happen overnight anyways because of all the energy. We aren't going to start to see things even start to look like there's any real movement, I don't think, in most areas until March. There'll be steps along the way. I think that's when we're all like, oh, something's actually happening here. So the moon moves into Scorpio, your sign, at 6:55 a.m. on Wednesday. And so now the moon is in trine with Neptune that is stationing direct. And so it's going to the moon's going to be in conjunction with Mars, having this conversation with Neptune. What is the action step? What do we do next? I feel like it's going to be really motivating to want to chase down your dreams and decide where it is that you want to go. I feel like I'm talking to Taurus all over again. Okay, so fixed sign. Scorpio's a fixed sign, Leo's a fixed sign, Aquarius is a fixed sign, and Taurus is a fixed sign. But the North Node's moving into Taurus, the South Node's moving into your sign. And these energies are all building already, and you can feel them. And I know that this is supposed to be for the week, but nothing about what's going on this week is about this week. Everything is about the next steps This is big energy. It is big energy all the way through the end of the year. It's just big. So, you have here, enjoy the journey. It says stay present and flexible. And so, Scorpio, it is hard to, okay. First off, let's go with stay present. I want to talk about that. This eclipse is happening in Sagittarius, which has been working through our belief systems. And it's been asking us to release and let go of things that we thought were true that are not true for us anymore. They may have never been true, but we didn't know that. It doesn't matter. It is like the shoe that's too tight and it doesn't fit anymore. Because when I was feeling into this energy, this new moon, what they showed me was a hot air balloon that was untethered, but it still had all these sandbags of karmic baggage weighing it down. And in order to drift up, to get into the new higher vibrational energy, you got to let go of these things, right? But as you drift up, things are going to change. That's what happens with eclipses. And so this is an eclipse that's really major because of where it's located. All eclipses are major, but it's happening in your house of what you value. Self-esteem, self-worth. And so it's like letting go of the stories about yourself that you've been told that don't exist anymore because they probably were never true in the first place. So you have enjoy the journey, stay flexible. Many changes are going on for you. Spirit doesn't do things to you. Spirit does things for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. Staying really present is going to be important so that you can see, you can look around and see, well, is that a building block that fits the structure I am creating in the now moment? Because what it looks like you're trying to create is something that feels like home in the heart space. Those are giraffes too, and giraffes always have such a higher perspective. They're really connected to spirit. So it feels like things would just really seems to fit on all the levels for you. So that moon gets into Sagittarius on Friday morning at 7:13 in the morning. The new moon eclipse is at 22 degrees and 22 minutes of Sag on I swear Taurus had both of these cards. They are across the zodiac from you, and they're in, like getting ready for the same energy to come in. But I did the Taurus video like hours and hours ago. This new moon is going to be conjunct Mercury. So what your seed of intention is that you plant is going to be carried into the universe. You have right. It is time to write down what it is that you want. Put it on paper. Get as clear as you can without needing to control how it comes in. So it's not about the exact details. It's about the feeling you want to achieve when you achieve this goal. So if you want to be financially successful and you're just starting out, okay, so I want to be financially successful, but you're really filling out your college applications, right? And so, or you're filling out your job applications, you ask Spirit to set you on the path to move in the direction that you want to go to achieve the results that you want to achieve. You don't need to know every step along the way. You need to know where you are right now and the broad picture of what you want to feel. If it's a relationship, how do you want to feel in that relationship? If it's a career path, how do you want to feel about that career? Do you want to feel like you're making a difference, a positive impact in the world? Or is it just about being number one? I'm talking to Scorpio, could be there. Yes, you can have both. I heard that. Okay, so, oh, that's funny. All right, so, okay. Literally, I heard a bunch of voices go, why can't it be both? It can be both. All right, you also have immunity. And the immunity says, it comes when we are feeling as though we are under attack. You may be experiencing disagreements or arguments. Perhaps you're feeling belittled, unworthy, or misunderstood. Whatever the case may be, there is a feeling of the need to protect yourself. Sometimes these feelings may not even involve an individual person, but are perceived from the world at large. It is important that you stay grounded at this time and not fall into old patterns or behaviors or reactions. This is an opportunity to deal with your feelings and the situation in a healthier way. You're not responsible for what others say, think, or believe, or feel. You do not have to own it or try to fix it or change anything in an attempt to appease them. Every person on this planet is responsible for their own behavior. What other people think about you, none of your business. Changing and shifting and morphing ourselves into someone else in order to make somebody like us or accept us ends up making us feel small and insignificant and not worthy and not good enough. And that's just crap. So when we go out there and we live our lives the way we want to, there will be this energetic attraction for your tribe. People who resonate with your frequency will be drawn and attracted to you. So when you are doing what makes you happy, when you are truly comfortable with who you are, that is how you find situations, whether it is a career move or a relationship or friends network or whatever that really resonates with you. It is because you're being authentic to who you are. That is how you get there. You got to write a new story of who you are. All right. So the big question is, do you believe in yourself? Because if you do, whatever you believe about yourself is what you're going to manifest. If you believe that you are confident and capable and generous and kind, then you are confident and capable and generous and kind. If you feel that you have to scratch and step on people all the way up to get to the top of the ladder, then you are going to have to scratch and step on people to get to the top of the ladder. It is whatever you choose to believe that is the reality of your life. What brings in the joy and the happiness? What you feel passionate about, what really just makes you so happy all the way through your whole body, it emanates out, and that's how you draw and attract that to your life. You have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Be in the now moment. Enjoy the journey. Where are you right now? What is fun about where you are right now and what you're doing? And if you say nothing, well, good thing there's an eclipse here. Because you can get rid of all the things that don't work in your life just like that. It's magical energy. Eclipse energy, I mean, it could seriously take, a couple months, but you can change everything. You just have to get clear on what you want. Okay, so on Sunday, the moon's going to be in Capricorn. The moon in Capricorn is 6:31 in the morning. That moon's going to trine Uranus, which is going to kind of shake some stuff up and really need us to look at things with a different perspective, a different angle. You know what's interesting? Okay, this is a different angle. You know how when you look at a giraffe, usually they're like get their head pointed up, but this one isn't connecting. It's looking at things from a different angle. The little giraffe has to look up. When you're a tall giraffe, you can see from a distance. You don't have to look up to see. There's a perspective change that's happening here. So spend some time in meditation. It says quiet time. Take some time alone to rest and meditate and contemplate. And this time, it doesn't necessarily just mean Sunday. Wow. You're the last sign of the day, and I can tell. All right, well, you guys, I did a month ahead for you. They were all really powerful. I will link that right here. I am on Facebook at Moonlit Waters. Those videos are only 2 or 3 minutes. Come and check those out. Stop in and say hi. I think that this is an opportunity for you to really get clear about what it is and where you want to go, because there's going to be a lot more scooping up and releasing, letting go as that South Node transits your sign. And this is excellent energy. Your month ahead made me think you guys have been doing the work already. And this is going to be a lot easier for you than it is for most people, because I think the process of excavating, looking at our darker underbelly sides and deciding to accept them and releasing the negative energy around it is something Scorpio does. And so I think that the South Node in your sign is just going to be a little bit harder, a little more intense, but you'll be like, oh, yeah, I do this all the time. And it feels like when the difference between brushing your teeth and having the dentist clean your teeth. It's like you brush your teeth regularly. That's the cleansing you usually do. This is going to be like having a professional cleaning done. But it's going to feel so good when you're done. All right, Scorpio, you guys take really good care. I will chat with you soon.